Hello and welcome back to CSPN Sports. I'm your host Sam Bloomquist and I have here with me CJ Galino and Kevin Thomas. Let's get into it today. The Yankees pitcher Masahiro Tanaka has been going off to a hot start with 3-0 and he pummeled the Red Sox yesterday. Do you think this will keep going all season, CJ?
Well, I think Tanaka looks great. He's throwing hard. He's hitting all his spots over the plate. He's really bringing a huge presence on the mound for the Yankees. Already pretty impressive pitching staff. And he's creating a lot of ground balls for the infield defense, which is already a great defense, making them look even better. So I think Tanaka's going to have a great year.
Kevin?
No, I totally agree. I feel like he's their guy. CC hasn't been performing very well lately. I just think that Tanaka was a good move to get.
They're paying Tanaka a lot of money, so he better keep pitching like this or they're going to hear a lot about the financials of that deal.
All right, and on to our next topic. Paul Pierce, the forward for the Brooklyn Nets, has come out and lately said that the Nets were a soft team. Now, CJ, what is your response to this comment?
I think Pierce's comments about the Nets could and definitely should fire up the whole team for the rest of the playoffs. They have a lot of talent on that depth chart. They definitely have enough veteran leadership to make a playoff run.
Mm-hmm. And Kevin?
Yeah, definitely. That's going to get them angry and maybe play a little bit better.
The Nets respect Paul Pierce a lot as a veteran on that team and arguably the best player, the best pure scorer on that basketball team, minus Darren Williams. So I think that these comments, the teammates are really going to start taking them to heart and really start playing better.
Mm-hmm. And in other news, the NFL running back Chris Johnson has recently been added to the New York Jets. The New York Jets, who have also agreed to come back to SUNY Cortland for the summer camp of 2014 season. CJ, what do you think about Chris Johnson coming to the Jets?
I think Chris Johnson's a very dynamic running back. He's got amazing speed, and during my time with the New York Jets, it's shown that I think he'll fit perfectly with either Mike Vick or Geno Smith behind center.
And Kevin?
Oh, I totally agree with CJ. I think that CJ 2K is a really good running back, and I think they can get back to the ground and pound like they used to be.
A lot of people are saying that Chris Johnson's not the running back that he was back with his main years with the Tennessee Titans, that he was putting up crazy numbers, arguably the best running back in the league during his prime. I don't think that's the case. I think he's ready for a new scene. I think he's ready for a new team and a new organization. I think the New York Jets fit that perfectly.
I agree with that because with the New York Jets, he'll actually have a quarterback to go with because in Tennessee, he never had anybody better than Ryan Fitzpatrick. And so the Jets will definitely probably improve his career. And in our final topic for today, Lamar Woodley, the newly acquired running back for the Oakland Raiders, thinks that the Oakland Raiders are going to be a playoff team this year. Do you agree, CJ?
Well, they were 4-12 in 2013, but they did make a lot of impressive offseason adjustments. They added a lot of key players, like you said, Lamar Woodley, a linebacker, Justin Tuck on the defensive line, MJD in the backfield, who I think is still a top running back in the NFL, and Matt Schwab behind center, which is leaps and bounds better than any quarterback they've had on their roster. I think Terrell Pryor, he's not a starting quarterback. He had a decent year last year, but Matt Schwab's a huge jump for them. James Jones at wide receiver is going to help them out a lot. They had a lot of close games last year, and they were right there. They just couldn't close it out, and I think that's why they had such a poor record. With these big offseason moves, I think they're the most improved team in the NFL.
Kevin?
Oh, I can see definitely a lot of improvement with that team with all the moves that they've made.
Mm-hmm.
They could possibly make the playoffs too. So
I wouldn't be surprised to see them not only make the playoffs, but this might be a long shot, but possibly make a playoff run. I mean, their ground and pound running back with MJD, Matt Schwab, he's shown what he could do in the past. Last year wasn't the greatest year for the Houston Texans, and that's why he's not there anymore. But I think Matt Schwab's a quality quarterback. I think he's very underrated, and everyone knows what a monster Justin Tuck is coming off the end on that D-line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Oakland Raiders have definitely made the moves they need to in the offseason, and I don't think anybody would disagree with that. And this has been our last show for CSPN Sports. Thanks for watching.
See you guys next semester.